Hi, my name is Daniel Donato, and I want to talk about this concept of what I've learned from playing over 1,000 shows in bars. I give Skype lessons all the time when I'm not touring, and people always tell me that when they go to play live, something turns off, and they result back to the boxes that they know in their comfort zone. And I think I've kind of gotten down to the bottom of what this might be in some sense. Basically, your ego is the thing that's going to take over when you're playing live. That's going to be the thing that says, nope, we're not going to play this new stuff. We're only going to play the stuff that we know. So basically what you want to do is you want to just expand your knowledge of what you already know. And the thing about, if you already know the pentatonic scales, it's very easy to expand your knowledge here. And so here is how we're going to break out of the things that you already know and expand to things that your knowledge already have. So check this out. One thing that I've learned from playing over 1,000 gigs live is you have to play with the chord changes. You can totally hear when somebody is staying in their comfort zone. Say we have a classic blues, and they're just going, and then we go, still going, and then when we go here, they might mix it up, and then I go. It's like, well, that's very comfortable to you because those are usually the first motions you're going to start making on the guitar when you start saying melodic phrases with the instrument. Here's one thing that I've learned. You can take this scale, and this scale, and you can copy and paste them from key to key, from chord to chord, and that will allow you to add many colors to what you're playing. So check this out. All right, this is not an Ed Sheeran move, I promise. Now we're in C. Now we have D. So on the 1, you play minor and major pentatonic. 4. That's what that's about. So check it out. C. This is your root note, so that's where the scale is going to start and end. Another thing that I've learned from playing over 1,000 shows live in bars for tips is to never play Sweet Home Alabama. One thing that I've learned also is controlling your dynamic. I learned this when I started singing in a real way. I learned this is like, okay, this is what, like subconsciously when I respect players on different tiers and I see certain players at different levels and they hit me in certain ways, I realize it's the player's control of their dynamics. And that's why we love B.B. King, and that's why John Mayer is so stellar at what he does. And Joe Bonamassa too, even though his dynamic is extremely intense, it's at least a control of dynamic. So you would just want to have a general understanding of your dynamic. How do we do that? It's a heavy concept. Well, the first telltale sign of someone who has control of their dynamic or does not have control of their dynamic is through bending. It's the biggest thing. It hits you subconsciously before it even hits you in your mind. You just know it. You can feel it. Check it out. So say we're going to start a phrase. I'm going to go. But we've all gone to Guitar Center on Saturday and we've heard this. It's not very useful. I like it, and it sounds cool that you're trying to get better. But really what you want to do is you want to have intention behind what you're doing. So. Now I'm going to go Guitar Center on you. How do we practice this? I warm up on the guitar and I do this. I take either the major scale or just the minor pentatonic scale and I play it all on one string. So let's say we're in the key of G. We'll start on our 5th and we'll do the major scale here. So we'll go 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend till you're in tune. Right when I bent that string up, you didn't really hear any oscillating waves of the notes not being in tune. When a note's not in tune and you hit 2 of the same notes, one will have a wave to it. You can actually hear it. You really want to establish that control. It's very fine. It's very fine. It's very Bruce Lee. Right on the money. I'm not saying you're gonna make any money doing this. This is what I've learned from playing over 1,000 gigs in bars.